Okay, now we get to see, did it work? Does it work? I know TTS is working because I could hear it. Okay, looks like everything else is basically up to snuff. Guys, check it out. Sticker board. Sorry, I didn't zoom this back.
DSTRBDCHLD 1328 said, party time.
That.
How, guess where you went? Laughing face.
All right, there we go. Okay, one thing we're gonna check right now.
You're on my wall now, stickers arrived.
Hooray,
Thank you
okay.
so much. Love.
That means 2 international stamps will get stickers to Germany. Oh, sorry, shouldn't have said that. But I mean, I can send stamps international. Everyone, okay, let's go to users.
That was so quick.
We're gonna change you to and hopefully that's all. Well, actually, we're just going to keep it open in users for right now.
The upper half of your head looks great. BTW wink wink. Laughing face.
Okay. All right. And as it comes up, and I'm going to go ahead and say this, as it comes up, I'm going to be assigning nicknames to people so we don't get stuff like Disturbed Child's thing being just spelt out for me. You are now disturbed. All right. Put you back in the end vice location. Boop.
Disturbed said, I can be shown to LOL.
All right. I mean, that is one of those, I will rather you tell me you want a name than me assume it, because there are people who do not want their names known. It'll be easier on me too, because I'd rather just say Sean. So we are going to change that now. Wait. Huzzah! Hey Chance, how you doing? And if you noticed, TTS is working, and B, it no longer tries to pronounce you like some sort of Aztec god.
Did you ever make L blocks as for clamping?
I do not think I did.
Mecca said, so you can get TDS to pronounce my name properly.
Did it say Mecca? I think it said Mecca. Tell me again. I mean, because it probably won't tell. Because I do have it where it doesn't say it a second time unless someone else says it. We're going to put you right there for right now. You there.
So at cat_le_stikki. Plain old woodworking said, check out cat_le_stikki over at twitch.tv/cat_le_stocai.
Okay. We may turn off.
Cat said, so at Mechaform. Plain old woodworking said, check out Mechaform over at twitch.tv/Mechaform. Chance said, hi Cat, Mecha.
I love how it can't pronounce it if it's spelt that way, but.
Cat said, thanks Mecha, love.
Well, I can get it to say your name correctly when it's you talking. I can't get it to pronounce things correctly from the uh-oh, what's going on?
Chance said,
okay.
Hope you are mended pal.
Mostly. Mostly. If you see me grab here, I mean, it still hurts a little, but it's functional. It isn't debilitating.
Cat said, so I am testing this new Bing search bot, right? They accepted my application today. So I go and ask this bot how to clamp a split lock to a workbench so I can plane the flat top.
Ah. Okay, so you'll notice I've got, I don't know if you can even make them out, but let's, our new project, and you can even,
telling me about L blocks.
You can even laugh and hit like exclamation point project, and it'll actually be correct this time because I had enough time sitting on my ass to do things. That we're going to be doing.
Chance said, I'd like to get TDS to say. Our soles and things like that.
What did it say? Okay, so. Okay, it did print to scale. That's good. I can use these as templates. Oh, I had to spell out Mecha's name phonetically.
Cat said, ask TDS about the pianist on Uranus.
Because I actually spelt Mecha, M-E-C-K-A, to make sure that it doesn't try to do a soft C. Just tell it to use the phonetic. Unfortunately, it only works with nicknames. I can only nickname people. I may see if there's a way to get it to work correctly. So, this is my piece. This is what I gotta cut out. We're gonna use those as plans. And then this I can just kind of get to when I get to it. All right. Oh my God, Wes is using plans. What the hell's going wrong with him?
I am slightly concerned that in a few months I have more interactions with bots than with humans, LOL.
I don't know how well SiriBot is working anymore, but SiriBot was definitely at least working for me for a while. So we're gonna make it where I can sit while we cut out these patterns, because let's see. Yeah, there we go. Now it can follow me. But yeah, so I didn't. Oh, I do have my chalk here. We can do something. We can come up with something wry to do. But for something like this, it's a kit, and it's kind of imperative that you get it around the right dimensions. We're gonna make templates. I'm gonna take these plans, I'm gonna cut out each piece, and we're gonna trace them directly and cut them to size, because the blade is made for a specific size. So I'm not going to dick around and eyeball this. Oh my God, Wes is using plans. And we're not really modifying these plans either. Here, let's see if we've got a good picture of what the bow saw. Well, actually, if you do exclamation point project, it should show the bow saw straight up. I hope. But I'm glad to be back, guys. Did it work?
Project.
There we go. Yeah.
Titled with working said, let's try building a turning and bow saw. Plans and hardware from the Gramercy bow saw kit.
Bow? Are you kidding me, TTS?
Chance said, looks like you are making a frame saw from gas plans.
Yes, I know. Plans. They're the devil. But it's one of those things that, like,
Said, LUL.
it's one of those things that I don't want to, like, from what I've heard, these are, you know, A, it's easy to follow along with these plans, but B, if you're off by
Lines and numbers gotta.
yeah, if you're off by a quarter of an inch, the saw doesn't work. So, like, you can't get the correct tension in the blade. So I'd rather not dick around the first time. And you never know, I might print these out again, cut them, and make templates. So that it, you know, if it breaks in the future, I just have a hard template like my, well, they're hanging up over there, but my chair template that I have for the little, like, collapsible Adirondack camping chair that I never built. But hey, the template survived the flood, so we'll get to that. there may be a change in scenery within a couple months. We're planning on trying to move and get out of the floodplain. So you never know. The layout of the stream may change drastically, may not change that much. But
Sean said, you and me both.
oh, did you get hit by it too, Sean? I didn't think you did, but I mean, like,
Mecca said, you'll have the higher ground.
yes, yes. It's exactly how it's supposed to be too. And you'll laugh, but I watched Wood.
Sean said, no, but I'm not excited about the probability or paying for the insurance.
Yeah, I could understand that. I didn't know you were in it, in the plane. But I did watch I did watch Roy Underhill, and his episode on making a bow saw.
I didn't either until I was closing on the house.
Oh yeah, that's how they get you. Nothing like, oh, this is a woodworking stream. Let's watch him cut templates out of paper. Right, guys? I would have had this done earlier, but I did other things. Like I poured beeswax candles. I played Kerbal Space Program 2. I'm not going to lie. I definitely was not productive this week towards woodworking. Except making sure that these plans were printed out and that I knew where these pins were. So I'm going the absolute hardest route possible. If you do that exclamation point project, it'll give you a direct link to the parts kit. My parts are these two pins and the saw blades. That's it. Those are my parts. You can buy the entire saw built for you. You
That
can...
said, project.
Yeah.
Plain old woodworking said, let's try building a turning bow saw. Plans and hardware from the Gramercy bow saw kit.
They post the plan so that you can make it exactly. You can buy the saw
Project.
saw
Plain old
pre-built.
woodworking
You
said,
can buy the
let's try
handles.
building a turning bow saw. Plans and hardware from the Gramercy bow saw kit.
Yeah, it won't say the URL, which thank you for not saying the URL. I definitely have that turned off. I don't know if I have emotes turned off yet. Like I said, I was just happy to get the dang thing working again.
Mecca said, you may wish to suppress the bot's readings.
Yeah, but it's been a couple weeks. We're gonna do my standard one though right now because I can tell it needs to be done.
Well, hey guys.
Yep, there we go. We're gonna play with that real quick. And I am glad that like Twitch speaker got upgraded to speaker.bot. It's working a lot better now. Okay. I gotta remember where it's at. That's channel rewards. No. Nope. Speaking options. There we go. All right. Only say username if previous was different. Stripping the URLs. Permissions there. Ignore. Okay. Allow. Yeah, that one. Okay, there was a way to get it where. Got to remember how to do that. There's a way to just say, do not save my stuff. Whee! I don't remember where it's at. Ah, here we go. Beep. I hope that worked. Let's find out. Awesome. Okay.
Cat said, meow, 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 meow.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you, but I am going to stop my commands from reading themselves. Because that's going to get annoying, especially. But my point redeems should all have voice commands again.
Project.
Okay, I obviously did something wrong there. But I mean, it didn't say that, so we're getting somewhere. Do. User events. Where was it? Settings. General? No. Counts? No. Speaking options. There we go. Haha, there we go. And then
Meow.
Thank you, Cat. And put it back on users so that I can continue to rename users as needed.
Meow, meow, meow.
I mean, I can't really dock you for saying that because I do it to your stream all the time. Yeah. All right. Yay, one pattern cut. This would be much more lightweight feeling than I thought it would be. We're most likely doing it out of cherry. I just gotta figure out which cherry is
Life in pain.
stable.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, Life and Pain.
Today.
We are starting work on a Gramercy bow saw. I'm doing the hard mode. I've got their pattern
Cat said,
and their bronze pins, or they're bronze pins. So we're gonna make everything: the handles, the for the bronze pins, the stringers.
Life in Pain said, thanks for the shout out.
So we're gonna go hard mode with it. It's funny because a while ago, and I mean a while ago, like early on streaming, I thought about just buying the bow saw, but I was like,
Cat. Love, yo, hi, yo.
it would be nice to just try and build it first.
Cat said, Camel rocks.
Yeah, I decided to not completely nuke emotes
78 said, hey, hello.
because
How
sometimes,
are you?
hey,
What are
reload.
you working on today?
We are gonna try and build the Gramercy bow saw kit. right now I am cutting out the patterns because I'm going to build it instead of just buying a Gramercy
Cat
bow
said,
saw.
"Hi, Rilla."
And they do supply one-to-one scale patterns, free of charge. So if you hit exclamation point project,
What are the dimensions for the saw?
give me 2 shakes.
Polo 78 said, "Oh, that's nice."
So if you want to build it yourself, you can. They supply blades.
You can turn off multiple repetitive emote readings.
I did.
It's a nice saw.
So you can either buy the entire saw, you can buy the pins, you can buy the handles. So I have the saw blades and the pins, and I'm going to build the rest. Looks like the stretcher bar is about 13 and a half inches, so I'd say it's probably about 14 or 15 inches. I'd say 15 inches wide. It looks like these are 12 inches, so it's probably going to be roughly 15 to 16 inches wide, 12 inches tall. From what I am looking at on these patterns, because this is a one-to-one pattern, which is why I'm cutting it out. This is the rest of the patterns. I mean, like, they have one that is, this is the one-to-one page. Yeah, I mean, like, this is the one-to-one page, so I'm cutting it out. I mean, the others are one-to-one, but I rather have a couple unmolested pages so that I can see exactly what I need to be cutting. You know, like where I should be forming it, how deep of a mortise, you know, those kind of things. I'm going to be figuring that stuff out from there, you know, using dividers and the such, because it's plans. I can use dividers instead of stepping off dovetails. I can use them like you use on plans. I mean, it was correct. I wasn't trying to bait views yet. But I am very glad that I got TTS working again, because now I don't feel like I'm ignoring you guys, and now I'm not literally stopping every 2 seconds to read the chat to see if I'm behind or how far behind and why I don't understand any of the jokes going on. You know, maybe next year for and I'll probably talk to Lee Valley maybe next year for Streamiversary, or this year technically because it's in November. Maybe I'll get another one of these and do a giveaway for these, because this is actually very useful. I haven't used it much on stream, but I really like my little hand vise. Something I should do though, maybe, is make a little wooden handle for it, or maybe just but I'm thinking ahead, guys. I'm just excited to finally start on a project that I've been wanting to do for a while. Get me an old-timey bow saw going, so I can look even more like Roy Underhill when I'm trying to cut stuff. I'm still kind of sad that his...
Why do you never find the tool that is hiding?
I don't know. Why don't you?
Because it is so good at it.
This may take some time to process, Kat. Give me a second.
Like I said, I need to go back and finish what I've already started. Cat said, LUL.
Okay. There's that piece. Oh, and at some point in time, we're going to be building a replacement plane hammer. I mean, this one's fine. Its head is getting wobbly. I could probably make a new handle for it. But I did buy one of the English pattern plane hammer heads from Geez, I can't even remember what the name of that company is now. Wood by Right sells it, but it's just a small-time plane maker. Reed Planes. So we'll probably be making one of those soon. I'm just doing small projects now, even though this is probably the biggest small project I've got.
Mecca said, living in a lonely world.
There we go. That is 2 patterny pieces done. I guess I should cut this guy out too. Yeah, I'll cut down the toggle as well. Because I mean, technically you need all 4 pieces.
Like they say about grinding, you own cutters. Don't stop relieving.
Damn it. Just about spit tea on the pattern. Because that kind of reminds me of my D&D joke with that one. Don't stop cleaving. This does seem like an affront for me, working off of like published plans, not developing my own and changing them up as I go along. It is kind of a weird change. But then again, I mean the saw bench and this, hell, even that was, well, or they're all based off of plans by someone else. I just modified the piss out of them for my own use. Like, my saw bench is a combination of 2 different saw bench styles that I saw. This is just the...
Sawdust sure makes a hell of a mess.
Yes.
Maybe I should cover everything around the lathe in plastic sheets.
Yeah, I was about to say you're using your lathe as a wood lathe now. Yeah, that stuff just makes it just makes a pile of mess. Oh, and I don't know if you saw it, Mecca. I posted the tail vise I found for my lathe build whenever we get back to big projects.
Cat said, Mecha.
Wee.
Mecca said, that is the new bench-crafted hardware.
What bench crafted hardware? I don't have any. Are you talking about that vise? Or the tail vise? The tail vise is just an old tail vise I found from a Delta. Or are you talking about like that new carving vise that they posted? Carving vise kit. I'm confused.
I misunderstood.
That's all right. No, I was
Okay.
just talking about the tail vise I found for the lathe build. Whenever we get back to mammoth-sized projects, that
Cat said,
will take a
I
year.
start thinking Mecha is using the same joke database as Hey Google or Alexa.
You never know. Maybe Alexa's using Mechas. I mean, Google is spying on us in every possible way. I guess we do need to cut out a toggle. I can always...
Or maybe Mecha created
Nah, I think Bad Dad would have created it. He's the devious one. Okay. Let's cut out a toggle.
Nobody really knows what his day job is exactly.
It's overthrowing the world. That's what Bad Dad do.
Maybe he is a joke database feeder.
All right. So these are the leftovers. Mainly because I'm not going to be touching the handles. I'm not going to cut out the handles at all. That's going to be one of those. I'm just going to try my best because we're probably going to make octagon-ish handles. Because when you don't have a lathe, you don't have a lathe. And I mean, later on, if I have that lathe built, I can always make new handles. I bet you guys weren't expecting to come to a woodworking stream where all I'm doing is cutting out paper. Don't worry, we'll be done with this in a bit. But we might not do much of all woodworking today. Just because, 2-hour stream, 5 hours of it cutting paper. But I'm glad the stickers made it to you there, Kat. It gives me hope that stickers also made it to Chance. I'm hoping.
Chance said, in true woodwright fashion it will be a pole lathe I trust.
Nope. Close though. Treadle lathe. Just not as well built as his. Mine's going to have a lot of old like sewing machine parts. But it'll be a treadle lathe. So it'll still be man-powered.
Kat said, what's a pole lathe?
Basically you have like a pole above you, like a good spring pole, and you have a piece, you've got like your wire string wrapping around the piece that you're wanting to work on, and then tied to a pedal on the bottom that you just like do that so that the bow knotted around your work goes like this and spins it.
Former class clown. I must keep my repertoire in tune or lose my alumnus status.
I understand exactly, Mecca. I understand
Kat said,
exactly.
that seems easy.
Yeah,
Chance said, okay, so going modern then.
yeah, treadle lathe mainly because, I mean,
Tisk, tisk.
I can touch the ceiling. There's no room for a spring pole lathe. I would be knocking myself out with a spring pole. But I mean, it's old enough. It doesn't plug into the wall. I'll keep defending my honor. Roy uses a treadle lathe as well. I don't know if, honestly, in the late seasons, I don't know if he went back to using the spring pole. Like almost all the lathe stuff I saw him in the late seasons were treadles.
Kat said, how loud is a treadle lathe?
Not. It's as loud as my grunting. That's a bad way to put it. But it's not really loud. I mean, it's as loud as the wood scrapes against, like the wood in the...
Seen in use?
I mean, it's still going to have the sound of like the blades cutting the wood.
I mean, that would mean I could use it at night.
But it's going to be less loud just because, like you, especially mine, because I don't have a big flywheel.
Stickers haven't shown up yet.
Oh, that's not good.
When they do.
That's not good. How did we get stickers all the way over into Europe faster than Canada? Shit. Sorry, I keep doxing. Well, I mean, Canada's big. Okay. Now we play the game of what wood is good to use. You've got a little bit of a bow in you, but it honestly may not be that bad. But I got this piece right here. That might be better. This one was a failed project. I mean, it is scratch.
Plus the middle of the frozen prairies.
This one's got a lot of end cracking. See what we got here. I'm gonna have to shoot the ends to see. Oh, look! Actually, this one still has the pattern for the legs drawn on it. Huh. Okay. And we got this one. Like, I'm just looking around. I'm not going to use poplar. We're going to use cherry or walnut on these things. I'm just not sure this one's going to be any good. Like I said, I don't care if which one is which. I've got a bunch of. Oh, that's a full 8-foot long board. Let's start with that one then. Here, we'll come up with something for you in a bit. We're probably going to have walnut handles because I've got these nice, 2-inch square blocks of black walnut. That's probably what our handles are going to be. Let me shoot the ends real quick and see what kind of grain we're dealing with. It's kind of hard to tell with these things, not because it's rough sawn. No, it's because they went through a flood. So like the grain is just straight up obscured at this point. But this is probably going to be our winning piece here. Yeah. Yep, just burped. Could feel it. This is not because I need good joinery. This is more, I need to know what the end grain looks like. Moving stuff everywhere. 'Cause I haven't played in my shop in forever. Let's put you guys back in a baggie so I can find you. All right. Are you frozen? This is not good. Thank you. If you ever get one of these, remember to bevel the edge at a 45, or just make several inserts for it. All right. Do, 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 do. Moving right along. Do, 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 do. You know, I do want my leg vise back, but well, honestly, the problem is because it's a right-hand shooting board. Normally, I'd be bringing wood in this way and shooting. So, like, storage side's not working. Where is... Ah, there you are. Will you work? You will not. Actually, you might. Where... Do I not still have it? This is bad. All right, well, I guess we make do. We just make do. This is bad. I don't have...
Chill Slime said, hello, I'm arrived.
Hello, dear. How's your morning?
Cat said, chee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Chill Slime said, watch out working on.
Bullshit. But no, we're working on the bow saw kit. So, boop. Hey, check this out. I can build it for you. So, boop.
Reach for the sky.
Okay.
Bring up me hearties.
That means those alerts are working, but we're making the bow saw kit. There's the toggle that I should have been making a long time ago.
What's the wood? Cherry.
It is cherry. Right now, what I'm doing really doesn't have much to do with the project. I'm shooting the end grain so I can see if this is... It looks like it's probably quarter sawn. I'm just trying to see how this is cut so that I know whether or not it's even decent wood to work with for this project. Honestly, whew. Okay, so try and do my patterns down the edges is what I'm seeing. At least like this portion that we're actually shooting right now, it has proper grain orientation.
Or the other one.
I can't remember, like rift sawn or quarter sawn I believe is what I need. Here's the thing, I don't remember what which one coincides with what, but on the end of the board, say, you know, like, see if this makes any sense. So on the, well, you can actually see it here. This is, I think, just flat sawn. pine. You can see where it just blip, blip, blip. What I'm looking for is for the grain to be basically going up and down or at a slight diagonal. Nothing else. Because that will be the strongest orientation for the wood, for the tool itself.
Said, rift is close to quarter.
Yeah, that's why like rift, I'm looking for rift or quarter sawn grain, and I'm hoping for the best. Where is it? Okay.
Mecca said, we were supplied with ash for our classmate sauce.
There we go. This will probably get me right up to where this needs to be supported. There we go. We need to make, it is now apparent that I need to make a new
Chill Slime said, TDS is fed up.
I can slow that down.
Canada seems more and more like the wood paradise of Earth. Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean they got that. They got all the kinds. Me cherry is cheap, so I'm going to use cherry. Okay.
Cat said, the maple alone. And then just the bush. Mecca said, most of our ash trees are disappearing rapidly due to the damp borer beetle. Hardly any still standing.
Okay. That's enough to tell that side.
In theory, I should live in ash paradise, but I've yet to find a good piece of ash locally.
I mean, ash is getting destroyed due to invasive insects. Ash is just getting destroyed.
Paradise, but much of the best wood gets exported. Maple especially.
Well, then you guys will like me because I like trying to use local wood. The reason why I use a lot of cherry is because it's local. It's Missouri grown cherry.
Cat said, where the hell do you export the maple to then?
Anyone who wants maple is my guess. I mean, it's like
Cat said,
black walnut.
the maple.
It's like black walnut. A lot of people in Europe like black walnut. Black walnut's native to America.
I would trade 1 ton of spruce for a fretboard-sized piece of maple. Cat said, China, the U.S. Some goes to Europe.
I don't know if I could get it to you.
None goes to Europe confirmed.
I don't know if I could get it to you. It's not really fretboard size. It's more like ukulele size. Hey, pirate.
Mecca said, most of our best hardwood
I was about to say, like,
goes to the U.S.
this is my figured maple,
Chill Slime said, plain OHI.
but still don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Cat said, is it longer than 50 centimeters?
All right, 1 second. 50 centimeters. We're going to call that 2 foot. 2 foot and an inch is what I'm going to call that. No. It's just under 50.
Next stream, raising money for shipping a ton of spruce to the USA LUL.
It's right at 24 inches, and an inch is, you said centimeters or millimeters? Because I just, ooh, yeah, it's way over, way under. You said centimeters, never mind. 50 centimeters, that's what, 500 mil? Right? I'm doing math right? then yeah, let's see,
Cat said 600 millimeters.
600 mil, okay. Divide that by 25.4.
Obsessed Pirate said, oh man, even you have that fancy follow me camera.
Oh, I've had it for a while, man. You've been out to sea too long, man.
For spruce beer?
Okay, so
Cat said, I need 43 centimeters.
43 centimeters.
Obsessed Pirate said, I need to step up my game.
Well, mine was like a Christmas present last year.
24. Cat said, 430 millimeters.
I have, okay.
It's easy to calculate, just add a zero.
Yeah,
Matthew said, nice to have a full complement of pirates once more.
yes, very true. Oh, by the way, yeah, never mind. If you're here, I should do this at least. There we go. See, is it following me at least? There we go.
Obsessed Pirate said,
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Cat underscore LE underscore TechnoAxe. Cat said, error.
Hopefully I didn't miss anything here. Okay, it looks like just a
Said,
shadow.
follow the pirates to their treasure. Said, plain OHYP. Cat said, Poisky Capet and Speak. Yankee Cat said, you ass. What's a pirate without a hat?
Ah, you got me.
Pirate said, my treasure is hidden very well, Mecha. Only I have the map with the X on it.
So you're saying I need to get to your workshop then, Pirate, right? That reminds me, we're gonna change something here. Let me wake up the keyboard. Do 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 do. Since you're in here, we're gonna make it easier. It's kind of funny that I don't have to hit save. I just type it in and it will immediately change it. But so
You have in your shop.
yes, those lights are very nice and very appreciated. Okay. Okay. This gives me a better, much more clear understanding of the wood. We basically just need to be going down the side. And I need to cut off a good chunk of this because of expansion issues due to the flood. But it has stabilized since then. So I think this will be our piece for now. Because this one obviously cupped, which tells me if it's cupping, it's not the right grain pattern. It's flat sawn if it's cupping. That's why I immediately defaulted to looking at the grain pattern for this one. This one's close to flat sawn, but it's stable and it's flat. We've got portions that I can take out that are both rift or quarter sawn, so, and we only need like pieces that are, you know, 1.5 to 2 inches thick, so we got all the wood we need there. All right, where are you at? Okay, you have gotten yourself jammed shut, haven't you? There we go. Gotta baby this guy. 'Cause, I mean, it is a Lee Nilsson. And that's not rust, that's just wax all over the place. Okay, there we go. Put you back in. Still kind of sad that all of the Roy Underhill classes are filled up. If I do get to go to one, because I'm on the wait list, awesome. If not, I do have a pad saw, so we may try the Rabot bookshelf by myself, because now I have a pad saw. That means I can actually do it. That's like the one piece that I was like, I don't know if I can do it without that. Yeah, this thing is gunked up. Ooh, terribly. We'll just not press it all the way in. Just keep it as a dust cover there. All right. All right. Time's what, 11:11? Okay. Next question is, so here's the thing. It's telling me to use about 3/4 inch thick wood. This is 4/4, but I mean, I don't think it really matters. Like, to me, I'm going to be shaping it anyways. And I think 4/4 is probably going to be better for my, okay, yeah, stay away from that. I think it's stay away from that end, maybe? I don't know.
Time for the planer.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. There's a little bit of a cup up on this side. I just need to make sure it's flat before using it. But that'd be a nice inaugural use of the big boy DeWalt. I just don't want to use it on camera, but I mean, if you go far enough back in my streaming history, I have used things like a table saw, a circular saw, sanders. So what I might need to do, yeah, I can feel it right there, is...
Ishwood said, hi there.
Hey, Ish, how you doing, Ish?
Chill's Slime said, Planey OHI. Cat said, how using power tools?
It's not a very...
38-ish.
What might happen though is we may just flatten the back on camera, and then I'll use the planer to bring it down to about 3/4 or 7/8 really, because I'm still gonna have to still have to finish it at some point.
Ishwood said, just got up from my afternoon.
Oh yes, I didn't even think about this. Now I don't have to do like lamb's ears and stuff like that. I got these bad boys. Yeah. Put one here, one here. We already got you up.
Cat said, soon, Ish will be initiated into the circle
Oh. And then I've got an end vise, so like, yeah, I don't ever need to try and rebuild a lamb's ear, which, for those who remember, it was that little piece of wood with a little 90-degree cut out of it that immediately split on me.
Ishwood says, cat_le_ckii, my cat misinterprets my snoring as purring. Cat said, see? You're already halfway in.
There we go. Locked in. Let's move the big boy. Because we do need to make a flat side before we use the planer. Go. So awesome. I finally can use this. All right. Bring out the number 5. We're about to go back to my happenstance. So, oh, we can do this now. To get more of that. Sorry, I'm not cutting out patterns anymore. So ish, what we're really doing right now is working on building a Gramercy bow saw. This is the very, very proto stage of it. Let me see.
Ishwood said, you guys all now have a color following canvas.
Oh.
It makes sense for me to give it use. Someone has to move. Winky face.
Let's see how we're doing here. Well, the obvious answer is I can tell you we need to take that bow out of the middle. It's not as bad as that one where I can literally see it like that. So we're going to do that. We just need to make a flat side, a reference side, and then we will have, yeah, and I only have the movie follow cam on that little one because it was making people seasick to make it on the big camera here. So the big camera is top down so that people can see what I'm working on. Then we've got, like, I've like revamped my space completely. We've got the down the bench view, and then we got the little follow me camera in the corner that people can ignore because I am not a beautiful person. Okay, so we have a bump there. Look.
Real pirates don't get seasick.
Well, not everyone who's here is a pirate. Body by Bailey. Haven't gotten to say that in a while. Good old trusty number 5. It may be 40 degrees, but I'm gonna be nice and warm because of this. All right, one sec.
Something smells good.
Putting in the longboat till he's sober. Putting in the longboat till
Yay,
he's
my
sober.
alerts are working
Early
again.
in the morning.
What have we here? Stowaways.
Yay! Give me a second. You know what? We haven't done KYAR in a while. So, like I said, right now I'm just kind of feeling. Okay, it's all right here. So, oh, the FCC will not catch me, for I am quite elusive. Don't care what they say, I'm still a DJ. I've got my life to live. Transmit our songs, they say that it's wrong, 'cause I never paid them the dough. So curse ye, you scalawags, you'll never take away my pirate radio. KYAR, KYAR, pirate radio. We've got a mobile tower, wind power, doubles as a sail. Oh, I thought it should have said only the first one. What's going on here? Sorry. That should have.
LOL.
That should have only said the first emote. What's going on here? Allow first. Huh. We're going to try something here. We're going to try something here. 1 second. Oh, wait. I can't try it. Someone put an emote in now. Because if I put it in, it won't say anything, because I turned me off.
Highlight equalizer heart. Mecca said, seems good.
Okay, good. I just didn't have the setting correct. Now it'll only say the first emote of each kind. This side's going to get destroyed. I can tell. Still beating this up, but okay, let's see where we're at. Do 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 do.
Mecca said, Ishwal tier 1.
Okay, let's just run down the center here.
for the cell.
Oh, did I miss something here? Oh, okay. Sorry, it said so, and so I thought it said sub, and I was like, what? But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Basically, I'm flattening this side, and then we're gonna throw it into the planer, because I have one now. We're just trying to get close to 7/8 to 3/4 inch thick, and I need a flat side before you throw it into a thicknesser. Otherwise you don't get even thickness. Okay, one second. Can definitely tell that that's not fully healed. I didn't realize the find emote was still around. Is Bad Dad still streaming? Ooh, burp. That definitely hurt.
It's Owens.
Oh, okay. Owen's the one that's got it now. I'm gonna have to con more people out of stickers. I did put yours up there, dear. The Eat Sleep Woodworking one you got me a long time ago. That's actually made out of wood.
There's more bad dad emotes than bad dad. The fish tier 1. And it tells you where it's from. Tongue sticking out.
We're getting somewhere here. There's still a little bit here. Yes, Kat loves emotes, doesn't she? It's right here.
And I really love shavings.
I make so many. I know next time at LARP they're gonna love me. We're gonna have cherry wood smoke in the fires. Why not? I could always do a shaving stream again, Mecca.
Cat said, yeah, exactly, Mecha. Laughing.
Don't worry, I'm probably going to be keeping this beard for a while. The most I might do is put it to a goatee or thin it down once in a while. Unless I do another charity thing again where that's the redeem. maybe one more pass, then do a full scrape and see how that sits. Yes, I may have a thicknesser, but I don't have a joiner. I am still the joiner. So I do need to join this flat, or I need to make a reference flat for the thicknesser.
Check it out. And breathe.
I can definitely tell we're going to have to replace this bench at some point in time. I'm able to wobble this thing planing. Okay, whoop. Starting to get where I can't see. But I think we got most of the hump in the middle out. And like I said, I'm very happy TTS is working. Hello.
Are you warm enough?
Yeah.
I'm just sweating.
Oh, I'm plenty warm. I may need tea though,
Yeah, do you need a,
if you can.
like a new mug or?
I don't know how to do it. 1 second.
I should wait to wash, use the washing machines, right? They're too loud.
I mean,
Hey, chill.
Hello.
that's up to you on that one. Okay, we're gonna
I
take
assume it's chill.
it. It is.
Hello.
It's Mrs. Slime. Well, here's a fun predicament. I don't have my green handkerchief in here anymore. I'm gonna have to find where I put that. Okay. We're going to take a court mandated break, or a union mandated break, and assess flat since that. Okay. And the answer is we're still nowhere near. Basically, this area is flat. from here out, I need to still take out this center section. Okay. Whew. You can tell I haven't been doing heavy plane work in a while. This is just a low corner. Well, hell, you can. Yeah, like right there is where it digs. Okay. What's up with Firebot? Oop. It's not like I have a joined edge anyways. Okay, let's see where we're at now.
Couple of changes this week. For audio capture, I'm using the application from the source, and each update changes the audio level.
Okay. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost to the point where I can start checking to make sure I didn't put twist into it. But like this is basically this entire edge right here is a little low. So there's a little bit on this side that's low too, but we're getting there now. It feels good to be doing this again. However much my body is protesting. Okay, nah. Haven't made shavings like this in forever. Where are you, brush? I'm gonna actually have to sweep up afterwards. That's something I haven't done in a while. Cause, I mean, it's mostly been like, okay, yeah, basically, whew, okay. Okay, let's switch to this boy for a bit. You know, knock the ruts off. There's just up, grain's going the opposite direction right here, so if I stop every time, it's literally why, because I hit that part where it switches and it's like, yeah, no. This entire section's getting cut off anyways because it's cracked, but why am I doing hard labor? All right. Okay. Okay, we basically have just this edge here. Yes, I sound like I'm repeating myself, but the edge is closing in. Like we've gotten rid of about half of the gap at this point. So now we get rid of the other half. And this cherry's starting to look very pretty again, instead of just completely covered in filth water and sun bleaching. Oh, okay. Whoop. After this is flattened, we're definitely done because I'm gonna have to take a painkiller and stop. Nothing big, just ibuprofen. This is more or less a how much can I do in the state I am kind of stream. Yeah, barbecue even. Baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Ribs. Chili, baby back ribs.
Chance said, I can commiserate with living by back pain and
Give me a second here, Chance. I'll read what you said. All right. Yeah, we're closing the gap, I can tell. So we're almost ready to the point of shutdown and then use big fat machinery off screen to get it down to thickness. Ooh, yeah, I don't blame you there, Chance. Was it earlier in the week I had to sleep with my head propped up. I'm just now getting back to like being able to sleep on my side. Because otherwise it was so painful that I really couldn't breathe. I could, but it was like that basically, because if I breathe too deep or too slow, it just hurt. And that's really what's happening right now is because I'm doing, because I'm doing physical labor, I'm breathing a lot harder and it's working this out. And it's going, hey, you remember that's injured, right? We'll just send you some migraine medicine there.
good cat.
All right, the plane's starting to try and bite in on the edge, which means we're almost
No
done.
one shall cross your path. Cat said, where do I get a black cat from now?
Hello. Ooh. Yay, drinking break. Everyone get your coat.
Really hot and it's not steeped.
That's right.
One regular, one spice.
Ooh, half spiced tea.
Is the washing machine too loud?
No, just keep the door closed is all. That kills the sound of the washer machine.
Cat said, tell Chelsea is ready.
Okay. We'll take a small break, assess where we're at because we're getting close. I know it because I'm starting to see along the edge some of the one more pass. I'm almost certain one more pass. And then we can check twist and smooth. Well, we can smooth it and check twist. And
Chance said, on the roads that
okay, yeah. Now we smooth and check that and plane out any inadvertent twist I put on this side. And we'll be done for today. Ooh, wow, she was right. It's good though to get back behind the number 5. As much as, like,
Cat said, I think that might count.
because Though like the number 4 is from my dad, and you know, like that's sentimental value. Right now, the number 5 is my workhorse plane. Here's my number 4. It'll probably get used here soon, but honestly, the number 5 is a solid workhorse for me. Sorry, Paul Sellers, I have to disagree. Number 5 does a lot for me, and if I really, really wanted to, I could switch it with a flat blade and just call it my smoother too. But I like the number 4 for smoothing. But number 5 is stupid useful. Okay. And I'm stupid, I just count with my planes, a 4, a 5, and a 6. I'm not going to turn down a 7, but I don't have one. Yeah, I can understand why it's called the jack plane. I definitely understand. I love that port where it just reverses grain. Got all these undulations. That explains a lot. 1 second here. Boop-a-doo. Yeah, right now my 5 is the scrub.
Smoother.
That explains a lot. But then again, this is also my first heavy run with my planes since the flood. We really haven't played with them since the flood. Okay. We'll just set the depth the old traditional way. Let's be smart. That thing is rocking and knocking like nothing else. I don't want to accidentally have that go everywhere. Get that out of the way. Last thing I need is for a second I thought that was blood on the wood, and I was like, how the hell did I do that? It was just a knot.
of them.
Woo! Okay. Let's get number 4 out. Okay, that got a good amount of the undulation out. Yeah, that seems counterintuitive that I would use a 4 to get the undulation out, but my number 6 really doesn't like sharp undulation, so what this does is it just kind of rounds it over, and then when I come back with the number 6, it'll be pulling nice even strokes. Okay, who's ready for a union mandated coffee break, tea break, whatever you got? Woo! I honestly think
tea break.
this will be a very nice.
Tell us a tea break story.
No, I'm just joking. Right now I'm a little out of breath. Let me think. I don't know what kind of stories to tell you though. Honest. I mean, everyone already knows that like the number 4 came to me years after Dad had replaced it with a Lee Nilsson because he
That
lost
one
it.
time when you fought a dragon.
Which time? So there I were. My team with me. No.
LOL.
We had been running down through the fields, facing down an entire opposing force. But at the very end, there lay our treasure, guarded by an enormous green dragon. Each of us had to face off with different parts of it. Some had to contend with the head, others claws, others the tail. I had the unfortunate position of being in contention with the head. Lost 3 fingers to that dragon. It now knows what human jerky tastes like. I'll have to like brush up on my improvised story skills now. That might be a fun kind of redeem. Just improvised stories.
Love it.
I mean, there was a point in time, Kat, before the whole stream and all that stuff, I was thinking about doing a pirate podcast. mostly inspired by Treasure Island and Billy Bones. The idea was it was going to be this old salt, sitting in a tavern and telling just wicked, wild sea tales. Sorry, I guess the down cam just has my butt in view, whatever. Wicked, wild sea tales of just, but I need somewhere to sit and I'm not moving the bench again. Fighting krakens, hidden treasures, taking on the British, weird stuff like that. Just a different story every episode. That's why, like, my audio is through this piece of equipment here, which is called a Zoom. It's called a Zoom H5. It's a handy recorder. You can hook up 4 different microphones to it. I have a bunch of not free to use, but licensed to use sound effects that I've been getting for musket fire, cannon fire, medieval town sounds, just all these things. I never got around to physically writing it. I'd still like to do it. Who knows, maybe I'll write up little small ones and we'll have like a story time reading. That might be a fun one. That or a story time stream. Something I wanted to do as well. I was kind of waffling between this, that, and the other, was build a small set. And you can tell I can definitely do that. But build a small tavern set. And by small, I mean just a corner with a couple candle lanterns and a booth to sit at, and just make it like a YouTube story thing where it's literally just a camera on that, and then maybe go out into the woods or something, or whenever I'm in Florida, out at the beach or something, and make little interjection scenes where I'm dressed up in my full pirate regalia and telling these tales, and then there's little flashback scenes of the tales. Like I said, I have not done it. I do have the equipment for it. The reason why my camera has a cage is because I was thinking about getting fully outfitting it as a shoulder rig at one point. This is all just stuff I probably.
Do my tea. Chan said, add a disco ball and I will watch.
The pirate disco ball. Can it be a mirrored skull? Instead of a disco ball, be it a disco skull.
LOL.
Okay, it's probably at least a little bit cool enough to drink now.
Chan said, of course it banned. Ken.
But it's one of those things that I really wanted to do, and I just haven't done it yet. You following me? Okay, it doesn't recognize me anymore. It gave up. It's something I wanted to do, didn't do because it takes a lot more effort. Now, I don't want to say effort, but it takes a ton of planning compared to I'm in my shop, just watch me build. You never know, after we move out of here, I may start building a set. Just because, why not? It'd give me something to do with my pirate stuff. And here's the other thing, a lot of my pirate stuff doesn't exist anymore. It was downstairs in the flood. So a lot of it's gone. My shackles are gone. Most all of my black powder guns are destroyed. I cannot use them. They're not safe to use. They don't even, the lever action is completely seized with rust. And at that point, you do not want a black powder gun because there's a heavy likelihood it will explode in your hand. So they got retired immediately because I am not going to have a hook hand out of stupidity. Okay, let's check yawn flatness. because right now we don't need to smooth it. We just need to check twist now, because flat is obtained. I know, Chance, you're probably going to love this, that I actually use sticks. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sticks work.
Okay. Diagonal that way.
Good man.
Or diagonal this way. It doesn't really matter. Not gonna lie, ever since I got this style brush, I actually use it more. The other one, I still have it. I didn't throw it out. This has become my floor brush. This is the sweep up stuff that has been put on the floor. The other one is my bench top brush. And ne'er will it touch the floor. Just a little bit here. Because from about here on, it's dead flat with itself. Make sure I didn't fuck this up. Oh, sorry for the explicits. All right, if it's good there, it's good there. We already checked the rest of the board. It's good to go in the planer. So what we're gonna do now is pretty up the side because it's flat now. Actually, do it the smart way. Because this will reference a much bigger area. I told you, as soon as I got the sharp points off, this thing actually cuts. Honestly, it's probably because I need to adjust the blade again, but okay. Now, the smoothier. if you ever see me end up with 3 planes like this that are all Lee Nielsen, know that I didn't buy them. Because my dad does have a 3 set of Lee Nielsens, and he's starting to get to the point where he can't woodwork anymore. So if they just magically show up,
Magically appeared in your shopping basket.
no. If they magically show up, it's because Dad gave them to me. But that's probably a good while off anyways. But you never know. I don't know if I'd use them though, because I got so used to my Baileys. That is, unless he's got a bronze number 4. I don't remember. I don't think he's got a bronze. I think he's just got the steel. Okay. Even though it's going to be hard for me not to know, there. Because the other side definitely looks like it's been sitting in the sun for weeks and weeks on end while we were cleaning out the basement. You know, it's got that nice dark cherry look. But there, I've got the face. It means a little bit later on I can fire up the DeWalt and see how that goes.
Chance said, set the Baileys for rough work, tune the Lees for finish.
That's not a bad idea, Chance. Not a bad idea at all. And I hope you like the fact that I changed TTS to call you just Chance. Instead of whatever Aztec god it was pronouncing you as. Now, if I end up with a left-handed shooting plane from Lee Nielsen, that I did buy. And I do have someone that said,
I will still call him Zell for the rest of our lives. Laughing face.
I mean, I can call him, I could probably just change it to Zell as well. Which one do you want, Chance? Do you want Chance or Zell? I'll give you the choice. Also, we're gonna mute that real quick while I start looking up, please, places to raid. All right. Opening up the twitchiness. Okay, we'll keep it at Chance then here for you. Like I said, I'm not going to be the one that gives you a nickname. If you what you want to be called, I will change it to tell you to say that, unless it's just a shortened version of your screen name. Okay, burp. Ooh. Looks like Shenanigans. Oh, looks like Obsessed Pirate. Looks like Ishwood. Who do we want to go to, guys? We got Shan, we got Obsessed Pirate, we got Ish. Let's see who else we may or may not have. Up. Oh, back. I didn't click on that. Sorry. Right now, okay, I got one for Ish. Anyone else? Or are we just doing Ish? All right, sounds like Ish. We will raid to Ish then. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. One second, let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Where are the polls? How do I get a poll on this screen? I didn't even think about that. I should really start using that functionality. Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. I really don't know how to do it very efficiently. Whoa, you turned back on. Okay, cool. You know what, we're just going to do ish.
I can in other streams.
All right, so we're going to raid out to Ish. He's a good friend of the channel. Glad he's back streaming.
Mecca said, I went looking for something and got distracted.
That's all right, Mecca. We're going to be raiding out to Ishwood here in
Cat
about
said,
5 minutes.
Thank you for the stream.
Oh, you're welcome, Cat. I'm glad to be back
Cheers.
behind.
Mecca said, cheers, Wes.
All right, so guys,
Cat said, enjoyed.
have a good time. Say hello to Mecca, or not Mecca, sorry. Say hello to Ish for me. And I will hopefully see you guys Wednesday. Hopefully we'll be doing something more than just planing one
Hi,
piece of
Mecca.
wood.
Said, later take care of the ribs.
Oh, we will. I'm taking it easy. So, like I said, I will see you guys Wednesday.